The modern era is marked by a profound shift in how we understand the relationship between science and spirituality. Historically, dualities such as matter and spirit, self and other, or science and religion have shaped intellectual discourse. However, recent advancements in quantum physics and insights from non-dualistic spiritual traditions, such as Advaita Vedanta, suggest these distinctions may be inadequate for capturing the nature of reality. Quantum mechanics challenges the classical notion of an objective world composed of discrete entities. Instead, it reveals particles as dynamic expressions of underlying quantum fields interconnected within a unified framework. David Bohm's concept of the implicate order describes the universe as a holistic, indivisible system where apparent separations are manifestations of a deeper unity. This perspective aligns with Advaita Vedanta, which posits that the individual self, jiva, is a temporary expression of the universal consciousness, Atman, identical to the absolute reality, Brahman. Both frameworks suggest that individuality, while experientially real, is ultimately an incomplete expression of a greater whole. This convergence invites a re-evaluation of traditional boundaries, proposing that science and spirituality may be complementary pathways to understanding the interconnected nature of existence. Across its disciplines, science seeks unifying principles that explain diverse phenomena. In physics, the quest for a unified field theory aims to integrate fundamental forces into a single framework. Chemistry explores the elemental foundations of matter, tracing complex substances to simpler origins. Biology investigates the principles of life and consciousness, seeking common mechanisms across evolutionary processes. Similarly, mature spiritual traditions move beyond dogmatic belief toward experiential unity. In Advaita Vedanta, the Chandogya Upanishad's declaration, Tat Tvam Asi, Thou art that, underscores the identity of the individual with the ultimate reality. Christian mysticism echoes this in the Gospel of John's assertion that the Word was with God, and the Word was God, suggesting a non-dual relationship between the divine and the self. These traditions propose that the ultimate aim of spiritual practice is not adherence to external doctrines, but direct realization of unity with the divine or absolute. When science reaches its final unity, it must cease, because its work will be done. Like a river reaching the sea, its distinctions dissolve into the whole. But this is not the end, it is the threshold. The dualities that have structured our world, spirit and matter, science and religion, self and other, are no longer adequate. They are conceptual scaffolds we must now climb beyond. The true goal of science is not control of the world, but understanding of being. The true goal of spirituality is not escape from the world, but realization within it. To walk this path is to let the miserable little prison individuality dissolve, not through death, but through expansion. This is not a loss, but a gain. The wave does not die when it returns to the ocean. It becomes the ocean. This is where science, Vedanta, and mystical Christianity all meet. Not in doctrine, but in being. The age-old war between knowledge and faith, reason and revelation, is giving way to a new possibility: wholeness. A world where science no longer fears spirit, and spirit no longer rejects science. This is not the death of science, and it is not the end of the self. It is its resurrection, in truth, in freedom, in unity.